What's up, folks? It's Lewis here. Welcome to Nerd Report. Man, is that music too loud? Is it echoing? What's going on here? Turn like 3 songs up. How the heck is everyone doing here? Man, right off the bat, vintage mama of 3 coming out swinging with a super chat donation, membership gifting. What an incredible start, folks. Just a hangout today here on Nerd Report. How's everyone doing? How's everyone doing? The sound coming in clear? Is the sound coming in clear? Yeah, is the music too loud? Joanna, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Let's have a quick Q&A. Any topic you want. Movies. Whatever. Food, favorite food. Sounds good. Vintage Mama, thank you so much for that. Portland SP supporter. Love you, Lewis. Been missing you. Oh, wait. We've been, thank you very much for that. For being a member 3 months. We've been here live. Just some of the lives are they're put in, how would I say, unlisted because it hurts the algorithm. The lives or some crap like that. I'm just trying to work the algorithm so it doesn't hurt the channel. We have Bernadette Lone Fire in the house. Arizona. Where's everyone watching from? Let me know in the comments. Where's everyone watching from? Let me know in the comments. Also, I have a something for you all. I just created this. Hopefully I could get some support. If not, I understand. Who's going to go to our meetup in Arizona, July 12th? Let me see if I can get that on the screen. Raise your hand if you're going to go to the meetup, the Arizona meetup. Here it is. There you go. We're going to be there. Nerd Report in the house. Nerd Report will be in the house. We got some guests there, panels. We're going to be hanging out. What's up? What's up? What's up? So we got John Barenthal is going to be there. We got some guys that played Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre. People from Chucky. Dawn of the Dead, Smallville, Friday the 13th, Halloween, Drag Me to Hell, Rose McGowan Rose McGowan is going to be there. Guests from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Blue Diamond Phillips, Smallville, Lex Luthor, amazing. Who remembers Dukes of Hazzard, folks? Who remembers the Dukes of Hazzard? John Snyder is going to be there with Bo Duke. The honky tonk, man. Oh, this guy was in Lost Boys. Interesting. And then we have Jack Osborne, who has Jack Osborne has some paranormal activity channels, right? So check this out, mods. We're gonna be sharing this because I started if you guys want to help us, we are gonna have a meet and greet on the Saturday. And I started a GoFundMe campaign If you guys want to support, you could do so. Arizona, if you guys want to contribute there to help pay for some expenses, we will be going live. We will be hooking you guys up and stuff. And also giving you a shout out. Hold on, let me get this right here. So why is there a pizza there? Well, we're calling it the Pineapple Pizza Meetup in Arizona. So there you go. I'm dropping the link in the comments. Mods, get that link and share it if you can. Fuel the fun at Nerd Report. At Nerd Report's meetup. There you go. That's what we're doing. And it's hot today, man. Woo! What's the weather like in your area, folks? All right, there we go. There's the link. If you guys want to help support our meetup in Arizona, it'd be great. If you can't, we understand. Just being here and sharing is good enough. But let's see who's going to be the first person to contribute to our pizza party in Arizona on the 12th. Now, we will be going live, so that's going to be fun. Sorry, not your scene. It's about video games. No. But it's okay to try other things that are new, Laura. Right? So what's on everyone's mind besides a pizza party? 94 feels like 104 in your area, Tammy. You're in Texas, right? What up, what up, what up? Well, it's a convention. Man Monster is a convention. So, I mean, you could... All right, folks, get those questions in. Let's see what's on everyone's mind. What's on everyone's mind today? It's Saturday Jammy Day. All right, so this is one thing that's going on out there. Could you guys see it? One piece of news. All right, have you guys heard about this? You know how P. Diddy's in all this trouble, right? Well, it turns out that he's been dropped by his law firm, and people are thinking that Lady Gaga is behind it. Haha, Chris, what's up? Welcome. Let's get the likes up, Chris. So it seems like they're saying that Lady Gaga is responsible for influencing Diddy's law firm for dropping him. Here, look at this. The only thing is that Gaga's reps have come out and said that no, they're not. They're not responsible for it. So, but I think the law firm was already just not vibing off. They're not, how would I say, vibing off P. Diddy's vibe. Why the heck is there so many damn pop-ups in this thing, man? It's nuts. Get rid of this. Ridiculous pop-ups. Ridiculous pop-ups. So there you go with that. P. Diddy's still in trouble, getting dropped by his law firm. There was this other story too that I wanted to cover. Are you all familiar with Diplo? You all know who Diplo is? Raise your hand. You know who Diplo is? Here we go. Poor Diddy, couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Raven Rose doesn't know who Diplo is. Yeah, he's a DJ. Yeah, Diplo's a DJ. Can I even show this? Why are there so many pop-ups coming out everywhere? Yep, the lawyers don't even want them, right? But there still hasn't been any convictions with P. Diddy. Yeah, so Diplo actually Diplo's getting accused of things. He's getting here. Let me put up his picture. Oh, thank you, Fuzz, for stopping by. All right. So Diplo is. All right, so DJ Diplo has been accused of distributing revenge porn in a lawsuit filed in California on Thursday. All right, you guys got that? He's being accused of distributing revenge. You know what? A Jane Doe sued the Grammy-winning producer, whose real name is Thomas Wesley Pence, for recording and distributing sexual images and videos on her with consent, but then distributing it through a third party. All right. So this guy is being accused of this, distributing the video, right? The woman, who is based in New York, claims to have been involved in a physical relationship with Diplo beginning in June 2016, after they originally began messaging each other escally. I have to use these weird words on YouTube, or they will actually demonetize this. So they've been messaging each other explicit content via Snapchat. The relationship ended in 2023. Okay. So she's basically accusing Diplo of distributing this these videos of them without the consent. According to court filings, Doe allowed Diplo to record them engaging in sex at the time, but made it known that she did not want the defendant, Diplo, recording them engaging in activities without her explicit consent, nor did she want him to distribute images and or videos to third parties and never gave him consent to. All right, so supposedly he took video and he shared them on Snapshot. This is a DJ. This is a big DJ. Diplo is a big DJ. And you know who's a big contributor? Ann Rasmussen. Thank you for the 10 memberships. 10 memberships. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. Hearts for Ann. Look at all those memberships, folks. Tammy got one. Raven. James. Hearts for Ann. All right, so Diplo's getting accused of that. Look, what do you all think? Even if you don't know who Diplo is, right? Even though you don't know who Diplo is, why? I was thinking about this. It's like he's all over Deadline. He's all over Variety. These accusations are everywhere. They're using the name Diplo. And she's Jane Doe. Like, so basically, there's like no like, how would I say, if he's not guilty, his reputation's ruined, right? His reputation is ruined because of these accusations. Because people are going to run with it anyways. They're going to say, Diplo got accused of this. So I'm kind of like, this is effed up. I think it's fine if the lady wants to be, you know, under the radar and doesn't want to be known. I think that's fine. But then the entire thing should be under the radar and not be known, right? What do you all think? Shouldn't, like, is Diplo's reputation's ruined? And he's just accused. We know his name. His name's everywhere. Does anyone give a shit? Does anyone give a shit? Is the mic on? If he's innocent, then maybe he can get it back, just like JD did. No, he won't. There's always, because there's always going to be people that say that there's always going to be a crowd that says that JD is guilty for no reason, right? You mean Johnny Depp. So Diplo now has a DJ in front of people, and this is the narrative behind them. The person accusing him, if they want to go public, their name should be known. If they don't want to go public, then both names should not be known. As a matter of fact, I got this. I think both names should not be known. I think the only time we should hear about this is when there's a verdict. Well, it doesn't matter if you don't know who he is. Just think of him as a superstar DJ. He does remixes for Gaga, Lady Gaga. He does stuff like that. But we're talking about the entire situation. It's like, so it's snap. As far as I could tell, they Snapchatted explicit photos at each other. They used to go out, and then now she's saying that he's distributing those photos without her consent. Right? And her name is Jane Doe, and his is his name everywhere. And one problem about being a victim is you can make a lot of money being a victim. That's why you see a lot of real victims get pushed to the side, and fake victims are running to be a victim, to over-exaggerate things. She's asking for $150,000, I believe. Or he's asking. I don't know if it's a he or she. Sorry. We're talking about Diplo getting accused of sending out explicit images. Revenge PORN. Right? On his ex. Via Snapchat. You should be pissed off. The fact that you're using Snapchat, bro, like that's dumb. Does anybody use Snapchat? No one cares about Snapchat. No worries. I try to explain if you guys just come in. Yeah, use both names or don't use any name. Don't use any name. Because everyone knows who Diplo is. No one knows what he stands to lose. Now, don't confuse this with me. I'm not trying to defend him. I'm not trying to defend them. But people are making money off being victims. What do y'all think? Yeah, Dusty says exposing yourself on the internet is dumb. You're asking for trouble, right? How dumb could you be? Anything you send on the internet will be used against you. And look, what if like this lady or guy, like they just hate each other after a relationship, and then she's making it up. There's people that don't want to, they're just seeing headlines that this Diplo, you don't have to know who he is, or he's a big DJ, big performer. These headlines are everywhere. People are going to always associate him with these accusations. We also mystery singer, we do need evidence, but people don't care about evidence. Like any accusation that's made sticks to people to a certain degree, because there's dumb people out there that are dying to be victims, So I think, I don't know, Diplo to me, innocent until proven guilty, and don't use his name until something happens. Something. He even commented, I believe he even went on his social to address this. Here he is. I mean, but dude, he does have a horrible picture here. Yeah, he's pretty much addressing it. I can't pull this up because I have to sign in, and I'm not signed into. I'm not signed into my Facebook, and I don't feel like signing into it. But he has addressed the situation on his, and he has his shirt with no shirt. He has this picture with no shirt on, man. It's like, Jesus. Okay, so Dr. Disrespect. Does anyone know who he is? Danny from LA. All right, let's get your question, Danny from LA. I don't know why why the Dr. Disrespect issue bothers me. I hardly watch them. I never watched them. Dr. Disrespect is a big YouTuber. Let me see right here. And TikToker. Emily, thanks for becoming a nerd trooper. Thanks for being a member. We are at 11 members. So actually, yeah, we are at 11 or a little bit more members today, man. Let's see if we can get to 20. Arts Family. We need 9 more. Okay, so let's Dr. Disrespect. Okay, so here's the weird shit, man. Oh my God, how many pop-ups are on these YouTube channels? I mean, news sites. Does anyone watch Dr. Disrespect or know who the hell he is? Yay or nay? No one knows who Dr. Disrespect is. Now, this is video game content. When am I spinning on Twitch? Very soon. Are you subscribed to my Lewis Love on Twitch? Never heard of him? This dude was taken off. This guy is this guy must have $1 billion, man. This guy was like the biggest, one of the biggest, or the biggest Twitch guy. If you make it on Twitch, you're gonna see some serious cash, man. You only know Dr. Pepper. So this guy's, people make they do video games on Twitch mostly. This guy just disappears off Twitch a few years ago after having a big contract with them, and goes on YouTube for a few years. And then now there's a big Dr. Disrespect takes another hit as YouTube cracks down amidst minor message backlash. This guy has pretty much put his foot in his mouth for DMing. Again, it's like Diplo. He DM people. He's DMing people. And then those people are putting out the DMs and putting them to the world and incriminating them, right? And now he's demonetized from YouTube. This is YouTube's statement, I guess. Watch. And think about it. This guy's like bigger than big. Like this guy is massive on YouTube. We have suspended Dr. Disrespect's channel from YouTube's partner program following serious allegation against the creator. A YouTube spokesperson said in a statement to the press, this action means the channel is no longer able to monetize on YouTube. Now he could still, I guess he could still stream. Again, I don't even feel like repeating the accusations because, like, honestly, like, let the guy have his day in court because they are bad accusations. Let's see if he's up there. Let's see if yeah, he's stupid, Bernadette. It's weird how, like, he's a big YouTuber and a lot of people never heard of him. That tells you that. I mean, like, look, Mr. Beast. Everybody's like, Mr. Beast is so big, this and that. I don't know anybody who ever watches him. Does anyone here watch Mr. Beast? I honestly don't know if I've ever seen one video of Mr. Beast. What the hell is this? Okay, so he's still on Dr. Disrespect. Right there. Right? He's here getting 500,000 views. I mean, some of these people, man, they're so dumb. Like, I don't know, man. I hope he didn't do what he's getting accused of, but you have this dream job, and that's why I hesitate to even talk to people sometimes. Dr. Disrespect. See, that's a thing, mystery singer. Mystery singer. We don't know if he's guilty, right? He lost 20,000 subscribers in the last 2 days. Wow, but that's nothing, right? He's got 4 million. Over 4.5 million subs. Did he tweet anything? $2.5 million. This guy, his channel's demonetized. Now, he could always go on if he wanted to and say, like, people will donate to him. Like, you can use a third-party plug-in. But then they may demonetize them too. Karate hottie. What the hell? Yeah, but the thing is, look, here's the deal. Are you all good with him getting demonetized even before a trial? Emily says, I have a select few I watch. Nerd Report is my favorite, of course. Emily, hearts for you. You know what's up. Shelly, how you doing? So I don't know. This guy probably can't come back from this, but he doesn't need it. He's rich beyond belief, but I don't know. But think about it. They remove you, they demonetize you before you're even go to court. That's pretty crazy, man. That's pretty crazy. Raven says my top three YouTube: Lewis, Steph, and Andy. All right, yay. Raven Rose has some really good taste. Okay, shout out to Raven Rose. Hey, you know what's up. What else is on everyone's mind? So we got P. Diddy taken off. What are we talking about? P. Diddy, his legal firm has dumped him. People thought it was Lady Gaga. It looks like it's not her. Hey, look, I don't know. Maybe it is, but I don't know. So he's been with that firm for a long time. People are speculating that something big is going to happen, and they don't want to defend him. That's number one. Would you want to defend him? That's kind of crazy. If they know he's guilty, absolutely. So is Gaga's part of the firm, I believe, and then they were trying to say she was pulling the strings. So, what's the Supreme Court decision on homeless encampments? Supreme Court. All right, let's see. 2 hours ago. God dang it. All right, so we don't know if it's Lady Gaga pulling the strings to get P. Diddy unrepresented. So then we have the situation with Diplo. I know a lot of people don't know him. He's a DJ. He's being accused of stuff. And look, my problem is putting Diplo's name or anyone's name, and then the accuser doesn't have to use the name. This is all before the trial. So it's like Diplo's reputation is getting destroyed, you know? If you want to be anonymous, that's amazing. But then the entire situation is that the Illuminati's is in charge of the entertainment industry. Head of Universal Music Group is part of Diddy's circle. Gaga is also Illuminati's. But the Illuminati's is they're a secret. My thing is this. Now hear me out. And I don't know why the chat froze. If the chat freeze, press that one button. The Illuminati's, if they're so secretive, how does everyone know? They're awful at their job, right? Let's see what's going on here. All right, let's look at the Supreme Court thing with the homeless. Could you all hear this? I'll play it as long as you tell me you can hear it. Diddy's about to get indicted. They already have a grand jury ready. Is that a fact? All right, let me share this real quick. All right, there it is. So we're gonna get some sound. Sorry, guys and gals. Trying to get some sound in here. All right, let me know if you can hear it.
Decisions came down from the Supreme Court today with 1 day left in its term. And San Francisco city leaders watched one case closely. Grants passed.
You guys hear this? Oh my gosh, Shelly. Oh, you didn't know Juliette Lewis was going to be a man monster? Are you a fan? Thanks for the sharing. Thanks for the super chat, Shelly. Hearts for Shelly. Are you a fan, Juliette Lewis? But look, hearts for Shelly. The main thing is you're going to be there and we're going to hang out. Shelly, you got our info. You got my info, so we're going to hang out. Hearts for Shelly. All right. I'm happy for that, Shelly. Maybe you could get a chance to meet her. Now, remember, like there is a cost to meet the actors and actresses. They usually do charge for autographs and meetups or whatever they do. We're not responsible for that. We don't know to handle that, but they may have panels, and those are free or included to go. So, all right. So let's see what happens. San Francisco leaders, homeless advocates react to Supreme Court.
Came down from the Supreme Court today with 1 day left in its term. And San Francisco city leaders watched one case closely. Grants Pass versus Johnson. They say the decision by the court will have a big impact on the way the city enforces its policies on homeless encampments. The mayor says the city in some cases can now cite people for not clearing off sidewalks if they refuse shelter. Here's NBC Bay Area's Sergio Quintana.
They're being offered shelters. And if they don't want to leave, they get cited. I guess that's what's going on here. Do you all agree with that?
Since December of 2022, San Francisco has been under an injunction by a U.S. district judge that barred the city from enforcing certain anti-camping laws. But Mayor London Breed says today's Supreme Court decision changes that.
We will continue to lead with services, but we also can't continue to allow people to do what they want on the streets of San Francisco, especially when we have a place for them to go.
Mayor.
Honestly, I agree with her. I agree with her. And I'm not gonna be saying everybody has mental health issues because I'm not a doctor. I'm not gonna analyze these people. I mean, they're offering the space. They may have it. They must have it. But let's keep it a buck. It's the leaders of San Francisco and the people they elect, the governor that is probably going to run for president, is implementing these rules that make housing in California impossible and the cost of living impossible. But let's vote for them this year, please.
Mayor Breed mentioned the difficulty in dealing with a special kind of problem in the city. People who are offered shelter, even housing, but refuse the offer and continue camping in city streets.
We lead with shelter first, and about 60% of the people we encounter refuse what we're offering. And that's what the biggest problem.
Okay, so this lady right here, she says she has a shelter and they're refusing it. The sidewalk belongs to everyone. So if I want to walk through the sidewalk, I'm a taxpayer, just like the homeless person. No one has a right to block that area if it is blocked. No one has a right to make it dangerous.
Problem is 10% are actually people who are housed.
We've had
10% of the people that are in the streets are actually housed. Now, folks, I'm not going to lie to you. You know, there is an elephant in the room that people like to pretend is not around. It is fun to not go home. If you're in California, it's warm weather. It is fun. It's exciting to not be at home, to wander the streets sometimes. Okay? But you're fun, and I'm not talking about, because there are people with mental health issues. I don't know which ones they are. I'm not a doctor. I'm sure there are. They need, you know, the ones that are not, don't have mental health issues and are there just because they want to, for the fun of it, the freedom of it. Not at our expense, not at the people who actually want to. There's actually people that look like they're homeless and they have a home, and they're taking freedoms away from those who work for a living. And yeah.
Challenging homeless encampment situations where individuals have refused offers of shelter and services, where someone will just pick up a tent and just move down a block. And this decision will give the city more flexibility to address that.
City Attorney David Chu says the Supreme Court weighed arguments from the city in an amicus brief it filed in the Grants Pass case.
Now, there may be more to it because I don't trust government officials, but
he says the police can now potentially cite people again in some extreme cases. Something that's pretty clear out of City Hall following this decision from the Supreme Court is that any kind of homeless encampment sweeps in the city of San Francisco will not be happening immediately if they do happen. Both the mayor and the city attorney say they are reviewing the details of the Supreme Court's decision and will be looking to the federal district judge who issued the injunction to rule on what parts will be voided or modified. Attorneys for the Homeless Coalition, which filed the lawsuit, say there are still two key parts of their case they plan to take to
let's see what the key parts are.
Trial. One of them is the allegation that the city would often destroy people's property during homeless sweeps.
Another example of an issue that remains
Okay.
in the case and unaffected is the city's failure to provide accommodations to unhoused people with disabilities when the city is
I don't use the word unhoused. I don't get why. And I think everybody should be careful when they use that word, because I think it's politicians are using that word to make it sound like it's less of a problem or not as severe. Kind of like I said, when someone dies, they say passed away to make, kind of like easing it. And they obviously, they all colluded to change the word from homeless to unhoused. And when politicians collude together for something, you got to question it. And we want the problem fixed. We don't want the word changed. We don't care about the word. What you can call it a ham pizza. I don't care. But so they got all together to change the verbiage from homeless to unhoused, but they don't fix the problem. They don't help the people that need help. What's up with that? Anyways, that's just my take. That's just my take. What do you all think? What happened with Shelly? Something cool? Something happened with Shelly? Anne says, I was homeless once and it took a lot of friends to get me back on my feet. Yeah, did you fall under hard times, Anne? Was it a choice? I'm glad you're back. And it's good you have friends. That's another thing. Some people don't have friends. Sometimes people have friends that are bad guidance. Right? Some friends are bad guidance and give you wrong advice. And that's terrible. Oh, Shelly, I am so sorry. A divorce. Sorry, Shelly. I'm going to see if I could get a picture with Juliette Lewis. They probably do have a link for that, Shelly. So I suggest you go in there. I don't think you need to hurry, but I would go in there and look at their website. Sorry about that. A lot of times people put their trust in their significant other and you're betrayed. And then you end up in a homeless situation. That's awful. Alpha, exactly. Bad influence. Some people are bad influences. Gunner Girl says, my son's best friend worked for the city and they have tried to help people get out of homelessness, and most of the people don't want to leave because there's a sense of freedom. They think they're going to be... Oh, thank you, Gunner Girl. That's right. Bernadette shared the link. They have freedom and community, but your freedom and community when you... Okay, for example, like Anne was in an effed up situation, but when you're using your freedom and community and it's impeding on other people's stuff, like not just because you're just because you are homeless doesn't mean you're a good person automatically, right? So what if like there's people you don't know just set up right next to a school or something? I mean, I wouldn't even want somebody that's has a home set up. I don't even like houses next to schools, right? Anne says she's proud to say I'm with a wonderful person today and I'm buying my own home. Yeah! As far as like Man Monster is concerned, like the rooms have been sold out for months. At least on that building. We're not even staying there. We don't know where we're staying because when we tried to actually reserve our room, it was sold out, and that was a lot of months ago. And I had to call the main promoter and ask them, and they said, "Oh, you should have done it earlier." It's like, bro, man, come on. What was it, like 6 months ago? This show's gonna be big. So Mad Monster is a convention in Arizona. We're gonna have a meetup on the 12th. 12th, 13 and 14. Now I like hanging out with you guys and gals here and chilling and chill for a bit. So hopefully you're enjoying yourselves. Everyone wants to see Ozzy. Ozzy canceled. Ozzy's sick, I think. I think he's having health problems, man. He had to cancel. So, yeah, look, this was all over the news. About Ozzy Osbourne canceling, yep. What's happening, Mr. Lewis? Chilling. There's a bad okay, so Gunner Girl says his Parkinson's is really bad. So Ozzy cannot travel. By the way, I do want to say thank you to Jennifer Marie. She is not, she's not here right now, but I do want to thank her. Well, maybe she's listening. I don't know, because she was our first donator for the fundraiser for Arizona. So, Jennifer Marie, thank you very much. Hearts to you. I'm gonna drop the link one more time if you guys want to help support the Arizona meetup. Links right there. Yeah, GoFundMe goes fuel expenses and stuff like that. And the good thing is they don't take 30% like YouTube does. If you can. Any other questions, folks? Oh, by the way, our tonight Grayson report, 7:00, about an hour away from today. I'm gonna come back I have an interview on Grayson Report. All right. I'm gonna talk about what happened to me last night. I'm not a ghost guy, folks. I'm not a paranormal guy. Keeping it. Yeah, I do cover AUPs or unidentified anomalies and stuff like that. I'm covering a variety of stuff. But something happened to me last night that was pretty scary. And I'm going to show up there. She starts at 7, so head over there. And I'm going to come back in the studio and then call up. Now, there's one thing. The story is going to be like, oh, well, this could be that. But the ending of the story is going to be the one where people are going to go, oh, crap. And I think Lisa, when I told her the story, when I told Lisa the story earlier, she was listening and she was like, okay, this has kind of an explanation. But when I told her the second part, she goes, oh, wait, what? So that's what happened to me last night. And it scared the poop out of me. Like, bad. Now, is there a reasonable explanation? Yeah, there can be. But I still remember. Do I believe now? Go to the channel Grayson Report and find out. I've always respected that. I respect people's beliefs. I just don't know. But do I know now? Grayson Report. I may have an answer. You all may hear it and go, nah, that's just bull crap. And that's fine. That's fine. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a paranormal dude. Let's just say I don't want to go to sleep tonight. I don't want to go to sleep tonight. Okay. Folks, we have our first support donation for the pizza party. And we're going to see who the hell is it. Let's see who we got. Ann, what's up, girl? Thank you so much, Ann. We're at $50 up. Thank you so much for that, Ann. And try to go, please. Ann has sent us the first 50. Our journey has begun. All right. This is for the Nerd Report meetup. It's going to include funding for transportation, hotel stay, equipment. We're trying to have a dance party, a DJ party. Sound equipment's going to be in there. Fuel costs, supplies, of course, pizza, which is not, look, at the end of the day, like the pizza's not that expensive and stuff like that. So technically we're at 60. We're at $70. We're at $70 for this. The goal is 1,000. But let's see where we go. Let's see where we go with it. You guys are awesome. And again, the most important thing is for you all to continue to watch the channel. All right. We're going to be going live. We may have Bernadette and Brandon do their own stream through the convention. No? Have fun at Mad Monster, everyone, but I just shelled out $100 for chili pepper tickets. Okay, no worries. Heather Salvatore has become a member. There's more information on the Telegram, the New Report Telegram. There's more information I've been releasing for the Man Monster event. It's gonna be dope, 100%. Bernadette's gonna be dope. Bernadette has an announcement. We're not gonna say it. Bernadette, don't announce it yet. Don't announce it yet, Bernadette. Did you guys announce it? There's gonna be an announcement for Bernadette and Brandon. Hopefully, they're trying to do something that's cool. I just got notified for it. Say, Anne says, I wish I could go, taking care of my dad right now, and I hate the heat. You know, there's air conditioning in the room, but your dad is way more important. Bernadette, don't announce it yet. Please. Who's going to be at Grayson Report? Gene Rick, our favorite DJ, loving the music. Thank you so much, Gene. Hearts for you. Let's give a nice let's give a nice thank you to Gene Rick. She's been here for a very long time. Very long time. I think she's been on the report longer than I've created, than longer than it's been around. What the hell? All right. There's Grayson Report. I'm dropping a link. Head over there and say hi to Grayson Report. Drop her a super chat if you can. Folks, she quit her job to get you guys content. So you want to see more Grayson Report content? Heather Salvatore, did I see I was named the TikTok psychic stuff? Who mentioned me? Ah, when did they report this? Who's at Tozy? Well, I'm gonna say this though. That lady was full of shit, man. Accusing the teacher for no good reason, and we let her know that. And it was Jules and I. Jules set up back then. She set up that interview, and you know we weren't rude, but we told her, man. We didn't want to just be rude to her, but she was full of shit, man. We let her know. And we warned her. So if she got sued, oh well. Can't just accuse people of bullshit. Who's Marco and who's that? Who's Marco and I don't know who that is. What else is up, guys and gals? Let me know in the comments. Oh, okay. It's a YouTuber that reads court things. All right, folks. We are going to be going to Grayson Report. You will be redirected over there. We will see you later. We will see you later. All right. I'll let you know what happened. Love you all. Nerd out.